Hello, 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 guys. Welcome, everyone. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
Hi,
Hello,
teacher.
hello,
It
Hello,
is going
teacher.
well.
hello, everyone. I'm very happy to hear that. Welcome to our session, guys. Welcome to our fourth class of this cycle. Today is Thursday, April the 17th. We're also about to finish this month. And we're also about to finish the week. So for today, guys, we are going to have very interesting session because we are going to be talking about emotions. Not only that, we are going to talk about how emotions differ across cultures. We are going to have a discussion about cultures and how every culture is so different, of course. But like how, for example, certain ways of showing emotion for us is so normal, but for some other people it's something completely crazy, or the opposite. Sometimes the way people express their feelings or react toward certain situation is kind of crazy for us. For them it's completely normal. For us is crazy. So today we're gonna have a session about this. I'm sure you are going to like it. So people, this is going to be our agenda for today. We're going to start unit 2, which is about emotions. Well, not only about it, but the first part of the unit is about this. So we're going to start with the warming up activities, speaking about emotions, because I'm really hoping that after this speaking game that we're going to have for the beginning, you guys are talkative. That's the idea. I always like to start with a speaking activity because after that you warm up and you are talkative during the session. So that's why we're starting with that activity. Then we're going to watch a video about how emotions differ across cultures. It's a very short and interesting video that is on YouTube. We're going to work on the reading that is on page 18 and 19. We're going to check vocabulary that is on pages 16 and 17. We're going to have our break from 7:30 to 7:40 as usual. After our break, we are going to work in devising a general knowledge quiz. So in groups, we are going to choose a country or a culture, and we're going to discuss important aspects of its culture, of its country or the culture itself. So you're going to find information that is interesting to share with the class. So, and then we're going to play a game that you're going to create. Call it, I don't know, quizzes or Kahoot, something that is easy for you to create, or if you know another app or another website to create an activity, that will be awesome. So something short, something interesting. So we are going to play, ideally, I guess, or I hope that we get the time to do all the activities. So that's why we are going to start right now. Okay, so let's start with the warming up. We are going to our drive, your drive. Let me open it. Students folder. Once you're here, you are going to class number 4. And here you're going to find a PDF about emotions, which is a vocabulary review grid. You're going to open it, and we're going to add online dices. We're going to look for a dice that is online. So let's go with 2 dice. Okay. So here you roll the dice and then you get 5 up, 5 down. So we are going here and we say, okay, 5 up. Let me get the spotlight. 5 up and 5 down. Talk about a time you felt shy. So we're going to review vocabulary about adjectives and emotions. So talk about a time you felt shy. And then you say, okay, one time that I felt shy was when I met my boyfriend's family and or my girlfriend's family, something like that. Something that you can recall, something that you can remember. Okay, so something short, something easy. Then you finish with your intervention, and then the next person rolls the dice. Okay, 5 up, 4 down. So we go here, 5 up. Oh, sorry, the previous one I was wrong. Anterior la hice 6 y 5, no 5 and 5. Sorry, my bad. So it was about, what was it, the number that we got? 5 and 4. 5 up, 4 down. Talk about a time when you were jealous. Okay, the last time or a time that I was jealous was when I saw this, or I mean a situation in which you felt jealous. Okay, so is it clear, guys? Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. So you need 2 dice. You need 2 dice in order to play the game. And please, one person shares the screen. I'm going to change here so that you guys can share your screen. I'm going to send you to the groups. And as soon as more people join the session, I am going to send them to the groups, okay? Is anybody twice right now? Is anybody twice?
No, teacher.
Nope. Okay. So I'm going to create, hold on. Okay. So from 3 to 4 people. Five. Okay. Please join your groups. But before you join, I'm going to share the link of the drive. Again. There we go. It's in the chat, guys. Hello, Joely.
Hola, profe.
Hello. So your classmates are working on this activity about emotions. I'll share my screen real quick. I don't know if you can see the screen.
Sí, profe.
Yes, okay. So they are playing this game, and they have, well, the idea is to review vocabulary about emotions, which is going to be our main topic for today. So I'm going to send you to the groups, and they're going to roll the dice, and you're going to answer the questions. That is, I mean, when you land the dice, let's say you get 3 and 4. So 3 up, that will be this number here, 3 up and 4 down. Talk about a time when you felt frustrated. So you are going to talk about a time that you felt frustrated. You say something short and that's it, okay? So the next person moves on, and the idea is to read this vocabulary, okay? So
Okay.
I am going to send you to the groups. Same thing for Daniela.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. So I am going to send you to group number 2 Joely, group number 3, and Sylvia, hello. Do you have a group,
Hello,
Sylvia?
teacher.
Do you have a group?
No, teacher.
Okay, no worries. I'm going to send you to group number 1. Go ahead, you can join. Hello, Judy.
Sorry, teacher. I have some problems with my internet. I
Oh,
was
it's
in
okay.
room 3.
Group 3? Okay, I'm going to send you to that group. Go ahead. Hello, Andrea.
Hi, teacher.
So welcome. Your classmates are working in one activity, the one that you can see here on screen. So it's a game about emotions. The idea is to review vocabulary about emotions. Pretty short, pretty easy. So I'm going to send you to one of the groups and you are going to join them, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, of course. Hello, Angelica. Do you have a group?
Yes, teacher. My group is number 1.
Okay. So we are about to finish the activity. I'm going to send you for like 3 more minutes and then we're coming back to the main session, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, people, how was the activity? How was it?
I like the activity.
You liked it?
Yes.
Yeah, we have the time like to talk and share things and maybe things that were interesting and funny
That's good. That's good. That was the idea.
experiences.
Well, also the idea is that you were once you came back to the main session, you were talkative, which I think it worked. I think it worked. And I hope so. So my people, now we're going to move on. And we're going to start our new unit, which is about hold on, let me go back to the book. Strong emotions, okay? So the idea of the previous exercise was to, review vocabulary, some vocabulary that I'm sure you guys are familiar with, but we are going to learn more vocabulary today. So in this unit, we are going for the grammar in the unit, in the whole unit, we're going to learn about perfect verb forms. In the previous one, we were talking about continuous verb forms. Now in this one, perfect verb forms and cleft sentences. I don't know if you remember last cycle, we mentioned cleft sentences a little bit. I don't know if you remember, just a little bit. Cleft sentences. Nope.
About emotion, teacher?
Cleft sentences. Oh my goodness. If you don't, if you
The life cycle.
No, is
Yes,
to do emphatics?
yes, when we're talking about giving emphasis and so on. So in this unit, we're going to review that, and we're going to study cleft sentences in a more deep way. So don't worry if you don't remember this right now. I'm sure that you know this topic. Maybe you know this topic, but you just don't know the name cleft sentences, so, or you forgot about it. But we will study this later on, or during this unit. The vocabulary is about feelings, advertising, and emotions. And we're gonna have idioms with laugh, cry, and tears. And for the task, we're going to describe a story that provokes strong emotions. So before we start, we are going to take a look at this vocabulary from, we're going to take a look at these pictures before we start. How do you think these people in the photos feel? For example, for the first picture, how do you think the man feels? Scared?
For me, he's feeling confident.
Okay, maybe he feels confident.
Maybe he used to go hiking. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
because
okay.
he's under the rock, like, oh my God.
He's
I'm
like
going
holding
to-
himself.
My life is depend of this rock.
Okay. Maybe he
I mean,
feels
for
that.
me, he's not afraid of heights.
Okay. So it depends on the perspective for sure. We don't know much about the picture. We cannot see the face or his face. So we actually don't know, or we can't be 100% sure whether he's happy or excited or nervous, or, or he's thinking that maybe his life is at risk. We don't know. But you guys have some ideas, and that's perfectly fine. Now let's go with the second picture. What is the situation there, and how do you think these people feel?
Angry.
Okay, so maybe the little girl, she's angry. And what about the mom? Because I guess she is her mom.
No, the mom angry.
Mom's
Child,
He's
angry.
annoyed.
child, naughty, es grosero. Naughty.
Naughty means traviesa.
Frustrated, the baby.
Frustrated. Okay, the baby is frustrated. Okay, and maybe the mom is frustrated. And the girl is just she's
Calling
asking.
attention.
Yeah.
Teacher,
Yes.
how do you say pataleta in English?
Well, you could say a tantrum. Let me double check.
Tantrum?
Yes, but there is a word for that. Let me double check this one, because yeah, tantrum. Yeah. It is
Tantrum?
tantrum.
Okay.
Yes. So
Maybe she thinks that
she's having
her daughter is making a
a
tantrum.
tantrum. Yes, she's having a tantrum. Yeah, she is. Maybe she wants her mom to buy her candies or something, and the mom is not willing to, or she's not going to do it. And so the girl starts, calling the attention and crying and yelling and, okay. What about in the third picture in the soccer match?
Maybe they're mad or angry.
Okay. So they're angry for sure. You can see that. You can see that on on their faces. What is happening?
Maybe he think that the arbitro has
Uh-huh.
chose a unfair decision. Maybe.
So the referee.
They're arguing.
Okay, and then the referee is showing a red card, so that the other, yeah, maybe they're like fighting or something. Of course they were playing and something bad happened, and then the referee is trying to calm things down, but the soccer players are mad. You can see that on their faces, or angry. What about in this one? In the picture below.
I don't know, maybe that's a riot.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It could be angry. Like they're
So,
hitting
okay.
ambulance.
Mm-hmm. Or that is the police car. That seems
The
like a
police car,
police
yeah.
car. Yeah. So people from that city or from that country are mad because of something, or there is a riot against the government or something. So for sure they're not happy. They're upset. What about the next picture, the one here on the top?
Teacher, maybe she's pregnant.
Okay,
And
it looks like.
they are watching how is their baby in that moment because they
Okay.
are in like ecography.
Okay, so the lady is
They're
pregnant for
happy.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're happy. Well, the
Worried?
dad is kind of like worried. I don't
Next
know.
month I have to
Man's face is worried, yeah.
They are twins and he want only one of them.
what did I
Can
do?
you imagine the situation? You know that you're pregnant, but then you go to the doctors and then you find out that you're going to have twins or triplets. Can you
Maybe
imagine
twins,
that?
yeah.
Maybe the mom
Well,
is,
I died. I will die.
I would die for sure. Yeah, for sure. Imagine that. So
But
you
siblings maybe is nice.
to have
Two. Yes.
okay,
Maybe two
okay.
is
But having triplets, that would be
three.
crazy.
Three is
I
a lot.
was just thinking about my pocket.
The guy's like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I might need to find a new job or something. Yeah, for sure. Well, the doctor seems to be happy, the mom seems to be happy, the dad is like, well, he doesn't have, or he's not showing a strong emotion. He has a mix of emotions. He's like thinking about what is happening. I mean, we don't know.
Overthinking.
Yeah. He's overthinking the situations, like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Yeah, for sure. And
That's
then
like a straight face.
okay, yes. Uh-huh. And what about the last person? What is happening? Well, maybe she's homeless, or maybe she is traveling, and she's asking for money or begging for
She
money.
looks tired.
She looks tired. Maybe she was
Yeah, like she's
walking a lot.
thinking a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe she's asking for money because you can see a cup that she's holding a cap, or maybe she's drinking something, we
Yeah.
cannot. Maybe she's just like trying to drink her coffee, and here we're thinking that she's asking for money and she's not. Well, but her face, she doesn't look happy. Maybe she's like thinking about what she's going to do next, or she is kind of worried, maybe. So we don't know. So we're going to take a look at these words from here. These are adjectives to describe feelings and strong emotions. So we have ashamed, devastated, desperate, helpless, and cross. Let's take a look at this first row. Do you know what ashamed is?
When you feel like apenado.
Okay.
Yeah, apenado.
Embarrassed?
Embarrassed, yes. So ashamed, embarrassed are synonym, right? Avergonzado, apenado. So maybe you dropped something in front of a lot of people, or maybe you forgot to do
Made a
something,
mistake.
or you made a mistake, yes, or it was something important and you forgot to do it and you feel ashamed. What about devastated? Similar to Spanish, right? What about this one?
Yes.
Sad, very sad.
Yeah, that person is extremely sad. So one thing is to say I'm sad, but if I say I'm devastated, it's like very, very, very sad. Okay, devastated. Desperate.
Similar to Spanish.
Yes.
You don't know what to
You don't know what to do. So maybe this girl, she's desperate. Maybe she doesn't look happy. She's thinking about maybe like how to get or she doesn't have money to sleep in a hotel room, or she is homeless. So she's not happy. She's not happy here in this picture. So maybe she's desperated because of something. She's desperated. Okay. What about helpless? What is a
when
helpless
you
person?
want to help people, like
Okay. Helpless.
Without
When
help?
we say yes,
Antonio
so
Isioso.
less is seen, right? It's like when we say homeless, that means sin, hogar, homeless. So helpless. A helpless person is someone that is unable to do anything, or it's being unable to do anything to help yourself or anyone else. So it's like in Spanish we would say something like indefenso or impotente, incapacitado, something like that. Okay, it depends on the situation as well. What about cross? Have you ever heard about this one? Cross, but guys, cross as an adjective. Not cross, not this one, but like as an adjective.
Nothing.
No, Jennifer?
no,
Nope.
no
Okay,
idea.
no idea. Cross is when you are annoyed or you
In a
are
bad mood?
angry. Which one?
In a bad mood?
In a bad mood, yes. So for example, when I say, oh, my dad gets cross with me if I leave the kitchen in a mess. So my dad gets cross. That means my dad gets angry or annoyed. Okay.
I've never heard of it before. That's it.
You have never? Well, you're learning something new today. That's good. So now next time that you want to say that you are very like angry or annoyed, you can say cross. You can use this adjective cross. What about apprehensive?
Like open mind. I don't know. Well, to learn, but no open mind. Like a new things. It's like I want to learn something.
That's a good try, but no.
It's literally like in Spanish, like aprensivo.
And what is the meaning of aprensivo?
No idea.
No idea, even in
We don't
Spanish.
even know the meaning in Spanish.
This is a word that
Yeah,
we
me
don't use in Spanish.
I think that so
they look for the meaning, but I don't remember.
No, it's okay. I mean, guys, it's impossible to know every single word. So relax and not feel like, oh my God, I don't know that word. Because sometimes we don't even know words in our own language, aprensivo. So we don't know what it is. And we're like, oh, what is the meaning of aprensivo? It's my mother tongue. I mean, I speak Spanish. Well, you say this. It's my mother tongue. I speak Spanish, and I don't know what aprensivo is. And that's okay. I mean, it's impossible to know every single word. We're not walking dictionary, so it's okay. So aprensivo or apprehensive, it's feeling worried about something that you are going to do or that is going to happen. So for example, I say, I'm very apprehensive about tomorrow's meeting. So like nervioso, okay? Interesting. Yes, fear, yes. So I'm very apprehensive about tomorrow's meeting, or I have an important exam tomorrow. I'm very apprehensive right now because of it. Okay, good. Now we learned something new in Spanish and in English. That's awesome. Let's go with the next word. Wound up.
Sure, I don't know if it is true, but maybe similar to be stressed
Which one?
or
Wound up?
wound up. Yes.
Okay. Which one do you say? Sorry, can you repeat it?
It's similar to be, for example, it's stressed about something or
Stress.
altered. I guess that is the word.
Okay.
Alterado.
Okay, so wound up is to be very worried or nervous or angry about something. For example, she gets pretty wound up before a game. So she gets, or she feels very nervous or worried. Okay, so wound up.
Asian,
Yes,
how is it pronounced?
wound up. Wound up.
What's that?
Yes. Okay. So very worried, very nervous, or angry, or it's a synonym of nervioso as well. Okay. Disgusted. What is the meaning of disgusted?
When you feel
Something
re-
like that says
Sorry.
Teacher, like annoyed or angry?
And I mean,
repulsive to something.
yes, you
it
can.
is when you eat something but you don't like this and you say like it's
Yes.
disgusting, no?
Yes. So when something is disgusting, it makes me feel disgusted, disgusting and disgusted. So it's when I don't like something and it makes me feel, maybe I feel like kind of sick from my stomach. It could be something like, oh, that's so disgusting. I am disgusted. Or a situation, or maybe someone is doing something that I don't like, and I say, oh, I am disgusted because of what you did. Okay, that could be it also depends
Or
on.
maybe something that we don't like.
Yeah.
Someone said something that we didn't like.
Teacher, at friends happened that she was with a man, I don't remember, and she want to say I am angry. I don't remember why she was angry, but she told the man that she was angry. She want to say that she was angry, and she thought that disgusting was a synonym to angry.
A synonym of, oh no.
And she said to him, you are disgusting.
Oh, that's and then what happened? The guy blocked your friend?
Of course.
Yeah, no. If you say this to someone, it's horrible. You should not tell people that they're disgusting, because this is something negative for sure.
After that, she feel ashamed. When the man explained
Yeah.
her that disgusting was like that means.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's so funny. But those things happen, and they understand if your friend is a native speaker. I mean, your friend's friend is a native speaker. They usually understand. They're like, oh, well, maybe that's not what she means, or that's not what she meant. And they are pretty easy sometimes with this. I hope that was the case of your friends and the guy didn't block her after this.
I don't remember, but I remember that she said, "You're disgusting."
Oh, poor girl, poor girl. But then she learned. She learned something after that day, and this
And
is
me
something
too,
that she will
of
never.
course.
And this is something that she will never forget, and you are not going to forget about it either. That's good. Okay. Overjoyed. What is overjoyed?
Naughty.
No,
Not
very happy.
necessarily.
Now,
Very-
now it is like dirty or something like that.
Well, it depends. It depends. It depends. If it is a kid, then it's not that what you said, Freddy. But no, overjoyed. Overjoyed is extremely happy, being extremely happy, like rebosante de alegría. I was overjoyed 2 weeks ago when my niece was born. Well, I am overjoyed. I mean, this is not something that I just felt it one day and that's it. No, I am extremely, extremely, extremely happy because it's my first niece and it's the first granddaughter and so can you imagine that? Me and my family, we are overjoyed because of the baby. Okay, so we are extremely happy. Good. What about under a lot of pressure?
Relax.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the
No,
opposite.
that's
The
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 opposite.
opposite.
Oh, it's the
Maybe when you
opposite.
have a lot of exams, maybe
Uh-huh.
you are under a lot of pressure.
Yes. You're under a lot of pressure, or when you have to when you're about to finish the cycle and you have to finish Moodle, you have to finish the project, you have to study for the test. Maybe you feel under a lot of pressure if you have so many things or so many pendings, and then you have to finish like super like fast everything. So maybe you can feel under a lot of pressure. What about this disillusionate?
Teacher, you feel disillusioned when something end up in a different way that you
That you thought
expected.
or that you
Uh-huh.
expected?
It will be
Yes.
disappointed. Right?
Yeah, disappointed. Yeah. What about envious? Envious. Nope.
It's like Spanish, envidioso. I
Mhm.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah, it's similar. When would you
Do we
feel
need it?
envious? When would you feel envious?
For example, when some people have better opportunity than you, and for that reason you start to feeling envious.
Yeah, there are a lot of envious people, right? There are,
When you
sadly.
Yeah.
when you go to the neighborhood and see, and well, while you go to work and you see people walk, do exercise to eat
You are on
in
the
the
way.
morning.
You
That
are on
people
the
eat, which is the work of the people.
and then you start thinking, what do these people do? I am on my way to work and they are,
And me and the boss, like
I agree with that, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
that is
That's for sure.
envy.
Or you see them traveling all the time and you're like, oh my God. I feel envious because they could do that I
To go to work to pay my doubts.
can't. Okay, yeah, for sure. Insecure.
Not sure about something.
Inseguro.
Was it
Okay,
too
yes.
When
confident?
you don't feel confident doing something.
Yes, when you don't feel confident about something. Yes. Indifferent.
When you
Usually
are
you want
not interested
more.
about something.
Okay, when you're not interested about something. Okay, very good, Harold. Another person was trying to say something.
Yes, teacher, me, but it is basically the same.
Okay, very good. Scared stiff. Scared
If it's
stiff.
stiff, what is that?
Well, what is the meaning of scared stiff?
Teacher, extreme fear.
Okay. Yes. So stiff, when you look up the word stiff, it means like a rigid, like rígido, like you cannot move. And then when you say scared stiff, it's because you are very, very, very afraid, or it's an intense fear, or extremely frightened. So it's like muerto de miedo. Okay, maybe you saw something, you saw ghosts, or you heard noises and you are alone at home, and then you feel scared stiff. That's the kind of fear that it's very intense. Okay,
Como en shock.
it could be, but like when you say I'm in shock, it means maybe it doesn't mean like scared. It could be, when we say being in shock, it depends on the situation. But when you say scared stiff, it's like being
Como
super
petrificada,
scared.
teacher.
Yes, petrificado, like very scared. Because maybe you are, imagine the situation that you are alone at home and you hear noises, or you hear people walking up the stairs, and you are supposed to be alone at home, and it's not your parents, not so you can feel scared stiff, because you don't know who the person is. You don't know if they're going to do something bad, or maybe you are in a situation where you are on a plane. It happened to me once. I thought I was going to die from a plane accident, from a plane crash, and I was scared stiff because I was very, very, very scared, and it was an intense fear. Of course, nothing happened. It was just a turbulence, but for me, it was like the worst thing ever, because the plane was going up and down, up and down, up and down, and I thought I was going to die. Of course I didn't die, but but it was like I was scared stiff. It was one of the most horrible moments in my life. Okay, what about relieved? And then I was relieved when the plane landed.
Not stressed or worried?
Yes, like aliviado, like, oh, that was close. When we say, oh, that was close, so I'm relieved, like nothing happened. Aliviado. Mortified. What is mortified?
Synonymous to scary stiff.
Okay, yes.
Or when you feel guilty about something that you do.
Okay, yes. Mortified, mortificado, mortificado. Yes. Okay. What about shattered? Shattered or shattered?
When someone cheats you.
When someone
When
what?
you feel, como que te engañan, when you feel that someone
Is cheating on you?
cheating
No.
on you.
No. It's like, okay, let's imagine that you had a long day at work, and then you have to come to study English. And Sarai, that's your mood. And then and then you're
The
studying English.
story of my life.
The story of your life. So at 9 p.m., you are like, oh my God, I want to go to bed because I am shattered. Shattered means extremely tired. Okay. It's like, how do we say that in Spanish? There is a word for that.
Amount?
Exhausto.
Yeah, Frey, that one. Una cosa es decir estoy cansado, otra cosa es la palabra con M, Bueno, you know that one. Freddy just said that. Freddy lo acabo de decir. So, yes.
O
So,
una
una
manera
es
más
cansado,
bonita,
otra es mamado.
o
Mamado es
muerta del cansancio.
muerta del cansancio. Yes,
Ujú.
Sarai. Muerta del cansancio. Muerto del cansancio. You are shattered, so you are very tired. And sorry for himself or for herself.
Here we think that, for example, sorry for himself or herself is, for example, when they think that it's a shame that someone is living a specific situation in his or her life.
Yes. So we say, oh, I'm sorry for, he's sorry for himself because maybe he did something inappropriate, or he maybe he rejected one good job opportunity and now he's sorry about that. You know, it's like arrepentido or something like that. Okay, guys. So we are going to read the following situations here. And in these situations, we are going to discuss how would you feel if you are facing one of those situations. So the first one, can someone please read the first situation?
Teacher,
Okay, go ahead, John. Thank you.
you've been learning to drive for months and finally the big day arrives. You're driving text. Unfortunately, a few minutes beforehand, you lock yourself out of your car and can't take the test.
How would you guys feel if you are, thank you very much, John. How would you feel if you were in this situation?
Angry, frustrated.
Angry,
Devastated.
devastated, because if this is something that that you have been waiting for a long time, and then something bad happens, you will feel frustrated, devastated, cross, cross, like very, very, very annoyed or angry, maybe. What about situation number two? Can someone please situation number two?
Your company college offers you the opportunity to do a special course in the USA for 9 months, away from all your family and friends.
Good. How would you guys feel?
Overjoyed.
Overjoyed. Okay. Freddy,
Good for the opportunity.
yeah, for the opportunity. It's a good opportunity. Apprehensive.
Yes, because it's a new country.
Okay.
Or things.
Okay. Maybe but apprehensive, like feeling kind of like worried. Like, but it's kind of, I mean,
It could be insecure.
You feel nervous. You feel nervous, but that nervous is, there are different kinds of nervous. Hay diferentes tipos de nervios, like I'm nervous because of a good situation is going to happen soon and I'm being like excited and waiting for something. It could be nervous because I did something wrong and I don't want people to, or my mom is going to find out something that I did, for example. So I feel nervous. It could be something like I'm going to take a test, so I feel nervous. There are different situations in which you feel nervous. And so for that one, how would you guys feel?
Sure, I know that what I'm going to say is not the normal answer, but maybe relief because maybe that's opportunity. He has been expecting that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I agree with Harold. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that. You can feel relieved after your company or college offers you the opportunity, because maybe this is an opportunity that you have been waiting for so long, and now you have the chance to participate or to live the experience. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure that maybe you feel nervous because of especially if it is the first time that you are moving away from your family. So it's like a mix of emotions. You might feel happy, but at the same time nervous, but at the same time scared. So it's like a mix of emotions for sure. What about the next situation? Can someone please read the next situation?
Your brother and
Okay,
sister-in-law
Harold, go ahead. Thank you.
ask you to look after their 3 preschool children for the weekend while they go to a wedding. It turns out to be a wet, freezing weekend.
Okay. So you are stuck at home with your with 3 preschool children. So you know that children are not easy sometimes, and they are in preschool.
Yeah.
So they're very little.
Rough?
They demand a lot of attention. So how would you feel? You can't
I
take
will
them to
feel
the park.
mortified.
Mortified. Okay. Because you can't
Envious
envious
about them
because
attending to the wedding.
they're at the wedding and you're stuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can take them to the park, you can take them to maybe like the pool or something because it's wet and it's freezing. So it's like a boring weekend. You can't do fun things. You have to be with the kids all the time, like 24/7 during, 24 hours during those 3 days or during the weekend. Okay. The next one, you fail an important exam because you haven't done any studying. To make matters worse, all your friends seem to have passed with flying colors. What is the meaning of flying colors?
Without problems or easily?
Yes, easily or with very good results. Very good. So all of your friends passed the exam. And they said, oh my God, this was the easiest exam ever. I got a 5 out of 5 and I'm very happy. But you got a 0 or you got 1 or you got a really low grade. How would you feel?
Envious.
Envious. Okay.
Angry.
Angry.
Frustrated.
Okay.
Frustrated.
Okay. Uh-huh. What else? More?
Overjoyed for them.
Okay, you feel overjoyed for them. You will feel happy for them. Okay, okay, very good. Yes, for sure. The next one, can someone please read the next one?
I will do it. Should-
Oh, no worry.
Okay.
Can I-
Well, let's go with Angelica and then Maida, you read the next one, okay?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay. A college you dislike is giving an important presentation. Here, deliberate is completely delivery too, is completely incorrect, and she keeps going red and apologizing. Members of the audience are sniggering openly.
Mhm. Yes. So a colleague you dislike, she's giving a presentation that is important. Maybe your boss is there and and important people from the company are there, and her delivery or her speech is or her results, her delivery, what she's presenting to the people attending the meeting is completely incoherent. I mean, it doesn't make sense what she's saying. And she keeps going red, like her face is red, and she's apologizing all the time, like, oh, I'm sorry or something. So for sure, she's having a hard moment, right? And members of the audience are sniggering openly. What is the meaning of sniggering openly?
When people
Yes. When they're laughing, right? People are sniggering openly. So sniggering means to laugh at someone or to laugh at something in a silly and often an unkind way, but it's like reír disimuladamente. But then here, when we say openly, I mean, it's the opposite. No lo están haciendo de manera disimulada. Like everyone is laughing at her. How would you feel?
Overwhelming, teacher.
You will feel overwhelmed.
Super tired today.
Yes, teacher.
I will feel sorry for herself. Like I will feel
Exhausted.
sorry for the girl or for the boy, for the guy. I mean, maybe we're not friends, but I feel sorry because
Yeah.
sorry, Angelica.
No, teacher, I say the
It's about
same
the
like
honor.
you.
Because you will feel maybe like ashamed or helpless. in that moment, because maybe there isn't anything that you can do to help her, so you'll feel helpless. I don't know, mortified.
Teacher, maybe desperate because I would like her to end that quickly.
Okay, you will be like, oh
Because
my
in
god.
order to avoid a sniggle, um, for
Yes,
stop her presentation, and for that reason, this people stop
yes,
of
for sure.
sniggle.
Poor girl. I mean, you wouldn't like to be in her situation or in his situation. Maya, go ahead with the next one.
Thank you, teacher. Things have been going fantastically well with your new boyfriend
Or girlfriend.
girlfriend. Then suddenly she starts being late for dates or doesn't turn up at all. There is no good reason that you can see. I hate that things.
So,
That happened.
oh, really? How would you feel, or how do you feel if something happened, if something like this happens, or if something like that
Indifferent
happens?
teacher, and I broke with him.
Insecure, mortified.
Insecure.
Mortified, insecure.
Insecurity.
Also, I feel identified with this expression. Sorry for him, because that attitude looks bad, and it's a very good way to know someone in a bad
Yeah.
way. So
And to
feel
say,
sorry for that kind of people.
well, I definitely do not deserve this. So
Mhm.
I'm sorry for the guy or for the girl, but I'm not going to tolerate this kind of attitudes towards me, for sure.
No, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll feel like cross, mad, angry, like, why is he doing that, or is she doing that? That's rude as well. That's rude.
And
Not,
disrespectful.
yeah, for sure. Like, if people do not show up to a meeting or something and you are expecting them to come, of course it's something rude.
Yeah,
The
it
next
is.
one, thank you very much. Next one, guys, we have two more. Another person to read the next one, please.
You have finally got to play for the football team of your dream in the first half hour of the biggest match of your career. You score a vital goal only to have it disallowed by the referee.
By the referee. So it could be like this situation. So he was maybe having one of his most important games, or the most important game of his life, and because he's finally playing in the football team of his dreams, and then he scored a goal, but then the referee disallowed it and maybe showed the red card, and it has to leave the game. How would you feel in that situation? How would you feel if it was you?
Wound up.
Wound up? Okay. Very angry. Yes.
Disgusted.
Disgusted. Disillusionate, right? Devastated. You can feel
Yes.
devastated because you were waiting for this for so long, and it finally arrives, the day arrives, and then something bad happened, so you feel devastated.
Teacher, even sorry for his team.
Yes, for sure. And with the last one, you are in your mid-40s with 3 teenage children. So you are married, you have your wife or your husband, and you have 3 boys or 3 girls or 3 kids that are teenagers. They are 12 or 15 or 17. They're teenagers. Out of the blue, what is the meaning of out of the blue?
No planning?
Yes. So when something happens and it's completely
Unexpected.
unexpected. Yes. When something is unexpected, so no planned at all. So out of the blue, you and your husband or your wife discover that you're having another baby. you're 40, you already have 3 teenage children, so you don't have kids anymore or babies anymore. You have already, you know, forgot about
Went
that and
up,
have to start over with a kid. How would you feel?
wound up,
Wound up? Okay.
insecure about
Insecure
the children,
about the
the
about the
future. Yeah.
future. Mortified, like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Maybe under a lot of pressure as well, because you are over 40 and you're like, oh my god, what if I have a difficult pregnancy? Desperate as well, imagine that, to buy things for babies again and to get ready to welcome a new kid and to start over, you know, because it's like starting over with another kid. That's, imagine that situation.
Teacher may be overjoyed because they know that their child are about to become an adult, and for that reason
Okay,
they want to be alone for the rest of their life, and they see
as an
that
opportunity
situation as
to,
opportunity, yes, for
okay,
spend time with
it
someone,
can
yes.
be, it can also be that maybe they are not very happy because they're waiting for their kids to go to college, so now they can become or a couple again and just think about both of them, and then maybe they get to travel, they get to spend more time together, but now they can't because they're having another kid. So that could be something maybe not that positive. Or maybe what Harold said, maybe they're excited, they're happy because their older kids are about to go to college, or they will go to college soon, and now they're having a baby, so they don't feel alone. Okay, it can be. Okay, my people. So we are going to learn in the next on the next page, we are going to have a reading about expressing emotions across the world. I want you to watch this short video that is about how emotions differ across cultures. So I am going to stop the recording for 1 second while I share the video, because otherwise when I upload the recordings, it always says like I don't have the permits and they block my video. So in order to avoid that, I don't know if you have realized about it, that when I start a song, I always stop the recording. And then when the song stops, I start recording again. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to stop recording. Okay, guys. What do you think about the video? Yes, Daniela, of course, I can send you the video.
That is true, teacher.
What in particular?
What? Because depend of our culture and
Uh-huh.
our kind of life, we
Uh-huh.
feel in different ways. For
Yes.
example, not only in the another country, could be in our daily. For example, in our work,
Stretching hands, saying hello, you know, like, or expressing emotions. Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
For example, in the world, it's common to see that people, some people or some worker can keep the stress more easily than others.
Yes. Okay, my people, very, very good. When we come back, thank you very much for your intervention, Daniela. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going on our break, and when we come back, we're going to continue talking about this, and we're going to do the reading, okay? So I will see you at 7:40 or 7:42, okay? See you shortly. Okay, guys. I know the break is too short, but we need to move on. We need to continue. So now, my people, we are going to work on the next activities. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Some more. Okay. So now after we watched this interesting video about how emotions differ across cultures, we are going to read these texts about expressing emotions across the world. Okay, so you guys are going to start reading the texts individually so that it is faster for everyone. Yes, Natalie. You're raising your hand.
Teacher, sorry, you are take the attendance now or no?
I am going to do it right now, actually.
Okay, sorry, teacher.
No, don't worry. That's what I said. You are going, or I was trying to say, I don't know if I got the chance to say, but I was going to say that while you guys read, I'm going to call the attendance, okay? Because I hadn't done it today because I was so busy, or we were super busy at the beginning of the session. We were having a discussion, so I totally forgot about it. So you are going to read this text about expressing emotions across the world by Melissa Thompson. It's and also the reader's comments, okay? So we have not only the text, but also we have people commenting about these texts. So we have Arun here, or Curly, or Andreas, okay? So please start reading and I'll call the attendance. Is the activity clear? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So please start. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
So someone can take a screenshot and send them for WhatsApp because I don't have my book.
Oh, you don't have the book?
No.
Okay. Can someone please take a screenshots of the recording of the recording no, of the reading so that Julie can read the texts? Is it easy for someone to do it? Guys, is it easy for someone? If not, then I'll try to.
Teacher, one
I can
question.
do it, but
Can I share with you the my user and password or not?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can open two books at the same
At the
time.
same time? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And maybe Julie can't open. I mean, I think that Julie can't access her book right now because maybe she's on her phone. So that's
Oh.
why maybe.
Yes, teacher,
Yes?
that's the
Is
reason.
that's
Yes.
the reason?
yes.
Okay. So can someone please take a screenshot of the reading and send it on the WhatsApp group?
yes, teacher, I just did it, but please scroll down for, okay.
Oh, sure.
I have this part, I need the other one.
Okay. Is it better if I don't zoom the texts? If I just,
Could be, yes.
I mean, you can try like this.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. You let me know how to, if,
Okay, I just take it.
okay. And so I'm going to scroll down so you can take a picture or a screenshot of the reader's comments. Okay, we're good. Sorry, Hannah, I think I silenced you. It wasn't, I mean it, I didn't mean to do that.
I just took it, teacher.
Okay, very good. Okay, of course. Thank you. Thank you for sending the pictures. Okay, so now I'm going to continue calling the attendance. Sorry, Sarai. Sarai, did I call your name? Are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Albarracín Caballero, Cristian.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Ayala Vilora, Joeli. Okay, Joeli, very good. Vaca Jain, Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Carrera Bonilla, John Hammer. John Hammer. Oh, John is here. And very good. Cordero Castellanos, Brian.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Córdoba Miranda, Stephanie.
I'm here, teacher.
Great. Durán Ardila, Silvia Alejandra.
Present, teacher.
Good. Fonseca García, Freddy.
Here,
Awesome. Liscano Arisa, Julie Lisette.
I'm here, teacher.
Good. Liscano Arisa. Oh, Losada Díaz, Diana Lisette, sorry.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Muñoz Salazar, Andrea Juliana. She's still sick. Poor Andrea. Perez Ardila, Natalie.
I'm here, teacher.
Good. Pinzón Linares, Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Plata Vargas, Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Good. Rodríguez Sandoval, Harold.
Llorente, hi.
Rodríguez. Oh, Rodríguez Llorente. Sorry.
You said Sandoval.
Yeah. It was Sandoval, Miranda, and Angelica Stephanie. Thank you, Harold. Sorry. Now Sandoval, Miranda, Angelica Stephanie.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Good. Sierra Jaime, Daniela.
Hi, teacher. Me.
Velasco Uribe, Ana María.
Hi, teacher, I'm here.
And Vera Peña, Jennifer.
Here, teacher.
Okay, awesome. Guys, when you finish reading, let me know, please. Okay, when you finish reading the whole article and also the reader's comments, please let me know. Thank you. Okay. Do you guys finish reading? Did you? Guys.
Almost, teacher.
Almost. Okay.
Finish.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Guys, I'm laughing at the conversation that we're having on the WhatsApp group. Now I don't want to turn off my camera because I don't want to, be a meme again. Guys, did you finish? Do you finish reading or do you still need a couple of minutes? Finish or almost?
Yes, teacher, I have finished.
You have
Teacher,
finished? Okay.
you are pretty bad. You deserve a meme with that.
I don't, please do not be mean to
It's really
me.
funny.
I know. I don't know why I did that face, honestly. I don't know why. But
For you are child.
I am very spontaneous sometimes and I express a lot with my face and sometimes I don't realize about that, but I'm always like expressing and moving my hands. And it's something that I don't do it intentionally. It just happens. I'm like that. Like I express a lot with my face, with my hands, but I
Even in casual conversations.
yes. And I'm walking, if I'm having a conversation with someone on the phone or something, I'm walking around like the classroom or I'm walking around, living room, like everywhere. I just can't be steered. I'm like talking and like moving my hands and everything in my face and showing like a lot of like expressions. But sometimes I have a phase that people think that I'm mad and that I'm like because I'm always like this maybe, but I'm not. I express a lot. I express a lot of emotions with my
So you shouldn't go to Thailand.
with what, sorry?
You told them to go to Thailand.
Oh no, yes, exactly. I shouldn't go there because otherwise they will look at me in a weird way because maybe they're going to think that I'm rude or something. But now that we're learning about how people in Thailand they smile or they think that what we do is rude or weird for them, but that is so interesting about cultures. This is so interesting about cultures and learning about them. What did you find interesting about this reading? What did you find interesting about Thailand? About
Worry, teacher.
what?
Because if maybe I gonna express a person who express his emotion, and my 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 cara, ¿cómo se dice?
Face?
My face,
Yes.
my face express that I am feeling. So maybe if I would in Thailand would be difficult to me.
Yes.
Like Melissa.
Me too. It will be so hard for me. Poor girl, her or her boyfriend's family thought that she was being rude or something, but she wasn't actually. She was just tired and exhausted. What else? What else do you find interesting about this culture?
I mean, that's very common for Asian cultures, like to
Mm-hmm.
be polite and smile and
Yes.
showing that to other people that they're always happy, like
Yeah.
not showing their emotions and keep them with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now now that we're talking about emotions, which emotions are taboo in Thailand and why? Which one are
Like
in Thailand?
angry, to be angry or anger,
Okay, yes.
that's a taboo.
Yeah, in general, negativity, right? Negativity is something that it's a taboo in Thailand. Also, there was an expression here. Let me see if I can see it. That it's whining and whining. What is the meaning of that? Here, this one.
Whining is like complaining.
Complain, yes. Complaining and complaining, showing negativity and anger. So this is a taboo in Thailand, okay? How are strong emotions expressed instead? So how are strong emotions expressed in Thailand instead of, showing with their faces that they're angry?
Different form to smile.
Yes, different
Different
ways
ways to smile,
to
yeah.
smile. Yes. So there are more subtle ways or gentle ways to express strong emotions. And what they do is they use a variety of smiles. So they will smile like, and their eyes can also convey a lot of different emotions. So with their smile and with their eyes, they can express and convey a lot of emotions. Very good. What are the comments? What are the common writers' opinions? The readers' opinions. For example, what does Arun think?
I didn't read that.
You didn't read that one?
I don't. Until now, I realized
that you had to do it. that was part
One
of
of
the
them,
task.
one of them said that he was experiencing the opposite.
Mm,
Like the family that he was living with,
uh-huh.
they were always showing their emotions, and
Okay.
he didn't.
Okay.
So he said that it was like kind of hypocrite to do
Mm-hmm.
it because you don't say anything, you smile, but then when you are with the closest people, you start like sharing or saying the things
Complaining
that
and
you didn't
saying,
want to play about. Yeah.
yeah, so Arun says that he doesn't like the way Americans show their or show conflicts. And he finds some people's behavior dishonest because as what Frey was saying, so they would be like complimenting and smiling, but then when they get home, they'll be like, oh, they're so annoying, or why were they doing that, or there wasn't enough food,
That's
or
common
why
here
didn't
too.
yeah, it's pretty common here in our
If you go to someone's
culture.
house, you don't say like you didn't like the food or
You don't say,
service of
oh,
the
those are
yeah,
ugly, that is an ugly sofa. No, of course we don't
yeah.
say that. So this is also that is common also in our culture, right? Yeah, sadly. Okay, what about Carly? What did Carly say? She mentioned a trip once when she was in Southeast Asia. What did she say about that? What did she like about that trip?
And maybe that she comes from a culture where they show their strong emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went to Southeast Asia, where people contain their feelings.
Uh-huh. So she likes the Southeast Asian way of smiling. Yes. So she also said that the way of smiling and being calm and laid back. What is the meaning of laid back? This one, laid back.
¿Cómo dejar pasar?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's like
Relaxing?
relaxed. Yes. A laid back person is a person that is, oh, don't worry, you know, do not freak out about this, or do not feel stressed about that. That is a laid back person, una persona relajada, okay? A
So
laid
she
back.
found the benefits of
Yeah,
it.
yes. So she said that it wasn't, she said that she liked the article, that it was a great article. Because she's used to the culture where people generally let it known that they're not happy. For example, here in our culture, when we are sad, people know that we're sad, or for the majority of us, right? Or people notice when we are angry or when we are stressed. They notice that because it's easy for us, or part of our culture is that we show our emotions. So here he said, here she said that what she liked about the South East Asia people is that it's so easier to be calm and laid back. Okay, good. What about Andreas? What did she say about that?
Teacher, is when you don't express your feelings.
Yes. So what did she say about this? What did she notice?
He
It's
was,
insane.
is it she?
Well, let's say it's a girl.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a girl. Yeah.
But I found interesting that she was talking about the Japanese culture.
Yes.
Because I heard from some of my friends that they always think about the things that they want to express. Like if you invite some of them to an event or a party, they don't give you the right answer at that moment. They don't like to say yes or not that quickly. Like
Okay.
they're very, how do you say, like, mm, como se, como que se previenen a veces de pronto de no, to not
Okay.
say yes or not immediately.
Okay. So they think about things in a deep way before
in a
giving
deep
an
way
not
for
answer.
everything.
It's not healthy. Don't express your feelings.
Yeah, she said that it's definitely not healthy. She doesn't think that it's good for people to bottle up their anger. What is the meaning of bottle up? Like this one, to bottle up their feelings.
Like reprimir.
Contain.
Like
Contain.
keep, yes, like keep their feelings and not expressing them. So there is a moment in which maybe you are sad or you are angry because of something, but you don't show that and you just keep the feelings for yourself. And then there is a moment where you can't hold it anymore, and then it's not good for your mental health.
I think that Andreas is in the correct ways. Because
Yeah.
I usually see that, no? When people bottle up whatever that thinks or whatever that feels, after that was worse.
Yes, it is worse. It is worse. Because for your mental health is not good for sure. Guys, I find that culture very interesting because one of my little sister's a friend, she moved to Japan and she got married with a Japanese guy. And then she found out that her husband was cheating on her. So imagine poor girl, like I felt really sorry about her and sad for her, because imagine moving to the other side of the world for a person, and then finding and along with your family. Imagine that situation. She must have been devastated. And then she was so upset and she was so sad, and she found out that her husband was cheating on her. But and then she decided to move. She decided to leave the apartment and then find a hotel where she could, stay for a couple of days. And in Japan, this is something very serious. I don't know if you knew about this, but in Japan, she could easily go to his job and tell the boss that he was cheating on her, and she will be like kicked out of the company. So that is something like you can get fired because of that in Japan. And then and also she wouldn't tell his parents, because that is something horrible. Like if you tell the parents, the guy's parents or the girl's parent, that he or she was cheating on you, they will be like super, super, super upset. And it's something very serious. So she didn't know what to do at the time. So the guy was like trying to convince the girl, like, let's give me another opportunity, and try to make things better. But it was hard, and I think they are still in the process. But he was very afraid that she would go and tell their boss, or his boss, sorry, because that is something that can easily happen. They will get fired or be fired because of that, which is pretty interesting. It is something that doesn't happen in Colombia, for sure. It doesn't happen here. So learning about cultures, and learning a language and learning about cultures definitely makes us think in a deeper way, and we become more conscious about people's behaviors and so on. So what I want you to do, guys, right now, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to read something here. Okay. Okay, Harold. I don't know if Harold already left, but he had to leave. He's like a daily. Yeah, of course. It's something that is very normal here in Colombia.
Yeah, it's very common.
Yeah.
But when you say in Japan, I thought that I couldn't believe it, because the guy from Japan, that they have something about the honor, and to
Yes.
be like someone like when someone is like a reference for the
Yes.
entire world.
Yeah.
That was with like Japan. I thought that guys are very faithful.
So yes, he is in trouble. I mean, I think nothing happened in that situation. I mean, the guy was just having conversation with another girl, and she knew that he was married. So it was also a problem for her, because she knew that he was married. So that is something that for the Japanese culture is something very like strong, like, oh my God, this can't happen here. And it's something that is very serious. And you can get in troubles because of that. And I find that super interesting, because this is something that definitely doesn't happen in our culture. It doesn't happen at all. So now, guys, what I want you to do is the following. I'm going to send you to the groups, okay? And you are going to choose about one country, and you are going to learn about, it could be an Asian country, it could be an European country, it could be a North American country, a South America, if you find something interesting that is different from our culture. And you're going to you are going to come up with kind of like a game, let's say a Kahoot, for example, where you write questions. For example, oh, for Japanese people, it's important to take off, or for Chinese people, it's important that people take off their shoes when they enter the house because of this. And then you give some options, like 2 to 3 options, and only one correct answer. And then we play in order to learn things about that culture or that country. Does it make sense? Is it clear or not?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'm going to explain it again in case one of you was not like sure about the activity. We are going to get in groups, and it's 8:16. So probably, well, I don't know if we're gonna have enough time for you to create a game. But we need to have it ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to play it at the beginning of the session. Okay, so it's like a Kahoot. You're going to create a Kahoot or a quizzes. I think that a Kahoot or a quizzes is easier, and it's faster for you. So we can create a Kahoot or create a quizzes. It's creating a Kahoot or creating a quizzes is pretty simple. I don't know if you have ever created an account on quizzes or Kahoot. You just sign up with your email, and that's it. You don't need to pay for anything. It's for free. So you create your account. Let me see if I can open here my Kahoot, and then and then create a game here. Here. So once you're here, you have creates. This is my account. You click here on creates, and then Kahoot or course. Well, you create a Kahoot, creates, and then you start typing your questions. So first of all, you need to find information in groups. You need to find information together as a group about interesting facts or interesting things about a certain culture. So you could say, okay, let's find about Japanese or about Chinese people. And then you will write questions here related to their culture or emotions. If you want to include anything about emotions or something more general, it's up to you. You create the question here, and then you give your options here. You can add 1, 2, 3, or 4 options, okay? And then you can include an image if you want. If not, then you don't have to. When you finish, you click here on add question or add slide. That is a quiz or add slide. I think add slide. No, add question, sorry. Add question with quiz. Quiz or true or false? We have 2 options that are free. For free, it's quiz or true or false. My account is a free account. Mi cuenta es la gratuita, so you only have 2 types of quizzes or questions that you can create, a quiz or the true or false. And then you are going to create your questions. When you finish, you're going to click on save. And then tomorrow at the beginning of the session, we are going to play the games in order to learn more about the culture that you chose. Okay, clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher. Teacher,
Yes,
sorry,
teacher.
how many questions?
Well, you can create 6 or more. 6 or more. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that it's not too short, but it's not too long. Okay, I think 6, 7, 8, 9 questions, 10 questions, that's fine. I think up to 12, So 6, but up to 12. So it's not that long. And once you choose about the culture, please write the culture or the country on the WhatsApp group so that nobody else does the same. Okay, so that we have different cultures. Good. Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very
Yes.
good. So
Yes.
I'm going to create the sessions. I think I'm going to create 4 groups. 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then one person shares a screen and you can start working on the quizzes or on the Kahoot. If you finish today, awesome. If you don't have enough, because we only have half an hour to finish the session. So I am going to be visiting the groups and providing you with, helping you in whatever you need. And tomorrow we are going to play it at the beginning of the session. So you need to have it ready for tomorrow, okay? If you don't have it ready for today, don't worry, but you need to have it ready for tomorrow. Okay, guys, so please join your groups. One person per group shares a screen and all of you participate in the activity. If you can't activate your mic because maybe you are having inconveniences with your mic or something, you can write on the chat and you can help your classmates, okay? So please join. Hello, Angelica. So you are in group number 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you to group number 2.
Thank you, teacher.
Of course, you're very welcome.
Teacher?
Yes. Didn't it? Yes, Angelica?
I connect with with my cell phone too, and I ask about it's a emotion and feeling that the cultures, or it's
Well,
the
it could
topic
be,
about
it
the
could be,
culture.
I mean, it's something more general, okay? It could be something about emotions and feelings, but it can also be something general, not only about emotions.
Okay.
Okay, general things
Okay,
about
thank you,
that
teacher.
culture. Okay, of course.
Okay.
Yes. La otra que puede ser social and economic standards.
Como
Eh,
como en el más religioso,
bueno,
como
pero es también, o sea, también hace parte de la religión. Bueno, podemos colocar combinado. Emotional and religious.
ah,
¿Cómo es que se dice? Como, no sé cómo.
comportamientos, no,
Pero no.
pero religiosos.
Emotional behaviors and religious, como creencias religiosas, no sé.
Eh,
Igual esta está mal la que es.
Beliefs, emotional and religious beliefs, or emotional and
Ah, okay,
religious
teacher.
Okay.
habits.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Beliefs.
con believe.
¿Está bien escrito así?
No,
Belief.
teacher is believe by with F.
Yes, so it's Beliefs.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yes, very good.
Beliefs. Okay. Okay.
Bollywood. Hi, teacher.
Hi, guys.
This is premium.
Oh, yes. You can copy a picture, yes, from Google.
We choose India.
Okay, awesome. Good.
So we are creating this question about the name of the city where Bollywood movies are created.
Okay,
Our
interesting.
film. Our film.
Mm-hmm.
Ok. Otra pregunta.
Pray that.
In a sudden and indirect manner. Okay.
Ajá, en vez de la de última.
Okay.
I
And the other questions, and maybe that.
La cosa. Ay.
Eh, la otra sería así. No sé si estoy bien.
¿Pueden haber más de dos respuestas?
Yes.
Sí, ya.
También. ¿Cómo así nombres? No entiendo, me perdí.
Mire, por ejemplo, este es de la India que se llama el Kahat. Podemos colocar cositas
Tengo un
así.
accidente en la mano.
Ay, sí. Me gusta.
¿Tienes?
Mira, que no he salido de casa y estoy accidentada en la mano y todo.
No, cuídese, de verdad. No, yo no quiero ser.
Me siento en exclusiva, me quiero ir de paseo.
No, pero qué peligro, Mayra.
¿Por qué?
Porque tú no has escuchado todas esas cosas de...
No, no sabía. Pero no puedo ir a una cita y decir, hi, how are you? What?
Pero,
How you are.
no, de todas maneras, terrible.
No, jamás he sabido el tipo de
Yo no
moto.
saldría. ¿Ven cuál es el nombre del traje típico de Corea?
Yucata.
El
¿La pueden
jamón.
escribir?
Ya voy.
Ya.
Hakuna Matata.
Ay, mira, tienen tradiciones como
H-A-N.
Koreans prefer titles over names.
Sí, Dios, ¿qué tal que no? Ay, no, no se quedó grabado. Ay, sí, casi me muero.
Tetatrofia. ¿Qué coño será
Ya la
eso?
envié. Verdadero o falso.
Evitan el número 4. ¡Ah! No. Amo el 4. Say it's an unlucky number. Therefore, in elevators, you will often see floors 1, 2, 3, and 5. Oh my God, I love this. En Estados Unidos evitan el 13. Eso.
Hello, Harold. So
Hi,
you're
teacher. I don't know if you saw my
yes,
message.
I saw it.
I
No,
just
yes, don't worry about it. So we're about to finish the session. And
yes,
your classmates are working in a game activity. They are creating a
yes.
Kahoot and they are talking about a culture or a country, and they are, finding information so that tomorrow we can play that game and we can learn about different cultures. So I'm going to send you to one of the groups there are only 3 girls in that group, so you can help them.
Yes,
However,
teacher.
in like 3 minutes, we're coming back to the main session, but still you can ask them and offer them your help.
How I can hear yes,
Yeah,
until tomorrow.
yeah. So I'm going to send you to group number 4. You're going to let the girls know that you're going to help them in case they need, okay? Or you're just
Okay, teacher.
to be there with them.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, people. So I guess that you didn't finish. I think I was listening to groups, and I mean, you were working, of course, but I don't know if you had enough time to finish. If you didn't, then you can work on the activity later on, or maybe tomorrow at some point of the day. But you need to make sure that you have the activity ready, because tomorrow at the beginning of the session we're going to play the games. Okay? Yes, Maida.
Teacher, we didn't have time to socialize.
You
I
didn't have
couldn't talk.
you no, not at all. I didn't hear you talking, not at all. I was
You didn't say anything that you were there.
I was just listening to you. I was just like listening that you were talking about different things, and I said, well, they're working. I mean, they were talking about other stuff, but they're working, so I'm just going to let them.
That was private.
It's okay, don't worry. Guys, so you need to have the activity ready for tomorrow. Thank you very much for your hard work. Thank you very much for working on this activity. I'm sure we're going to enjoy these games, and we're going to learn a lot. So I'm very excited about tomorrow. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Now it's time for you to go to rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Have a
teacher.
good night.
Bye. Good
Bye,
night.
teacher.
Bye.